Hello and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today I'm reviewing another Colouring Heaven edition, but this isn't the monthly edition that we're used to seeing. This is one of 4 collections that Colouring Heaven bring out every single year. And this is the second in 2018's collections. This is Flowers. So previously we've had cats and we're going to be getting dogs and Christmas to come. But we're on with Flowers now, and it actually contains 48 designs in the collection, so you're getting 8 more than you would usually get in a standard edition of Colouring Heaven. So this particular edition contains 48 designs by the brilliant Layla Julie, who is the creator of Floribunda colouring book and the Flower Year. So she's very well known for her love of drawing plants and botanics. She's actually a textile print designer and illustrator based in East London. So she does all of that, and she also creates these beautiful books as well. So here's a little bit about her on the inside cover. We've also got that handy colour combination chart that's included with every single edition of Colouring Heaven. And just to show you the cover again, we have red foiling to the title, and everything is fully colourable front and back. So we'll start with the illustrations. Now each and every one of these are taken from either Floribunda or the Flower Year. So if you already have Layla's books, you'll recognise all of these images, and if you don't, you're getting a really good compendium of images assorted from both of the books. Now these illustrations are all about plants and flowers, so if you know anyone that's into botanics, into gardening, this would be an absolutely wonderful gift for them. Oftentimes on the flip side of the Colouring Heaven pages, we get a little bit about the artist or a little bit about the actual page, the illustration, the background. And in this one, we actually get a little description of the flowers or plants that are on the facing page. So this is the hellebore, and it tells you a little bit about it. It's a hardy, frost-resistant perennial garden plant with striking white, pink or purple flowers. So you're getting that information there that you can then translate onto the actual page itself with your colours. As we go through, you'll see that there are loads and loads of different species of plants. Some of them are written about on this side. This one isn't, particularly because it's got lots and lots of different plants included in it. But for instance, this one that I've coloured here, the snowdrop and the crocus, are both given some information there about that. Now, I didn't really know what colours crocuses were, and it does say here that they're a popular plant in the iris family, but that really doesn't tell me much about colours. So I did look up the crocus, found out they're most commonly purple, and obviously snowdrops are white, so that was pretty easy to do. And with this one, I actually wanted to use something a little bit different to colour them. So what I did was I decided to get out my Spectrum Noir Colour Tint pencils. These are tinted graphite pencils, so it is like using a normal HB pencil. It feels like that kind of shiny application, but at the same time it's tinted with colour. So you get these really beautiful botanical vintage sort of very natural colours, and I really enjoyed using them on here. As you can see, they look very naturalistic, quite realistic as well, and I'm really pleased with how they turned out. So we've also got from the Flower Year all of the months of the year within this compendium, and so if you know anybody that's born in February, you can colour the February page for them. You can colour the flowers that are most around in February, and it can just make a really nice personalised gift for someone. So I'll just go through them now. And any of these illustrations would make beautiful framed pieces. If you think about putting them in a conservatory or anywhere really that you could want to put them in the kitchen. You could put them in the shed even, or in the summer house. They make an absolutely beautiful focal point, especially if coloured in those genuine colours. Now the only thing that sort of stuck out to me with this edition, and I don't know whether this is just my book or it's a print problem, but there is a white stripe that goes up through this sphere here, and it obviously just hasn't printed properly. But I'm hoping that that's just a printing error, because none of the other pages actually feature it. So we do have some landscape images like this, and we do have some centered images, so they don't all take up every single square inch of the page, so there's a lot of different variation there as well. So if you know somebody that likes a particular flower that you can find in this book, it would be nice to colour it for them. You could even cut it out, make a birthday card out of it. There's lots of things you can do with this book. Now, it's exactly the same paper stock as the usual Colouring Heaven editions, and that is a fairly thick, bright white, lovely and toothy texture. So ideal for layering your pencils. I layered a lot of those Spectrum Noir colour tint pencils on there, and it took it brilliantly. Obviously, with it being one-sided, you can use your marker pens and your watercolours as well. I think some of these would particularly suit watercolours, to be honest. Very, very nice, very natural and organic. So we're into October now, and usually this is where the book would end at 40 designs, but we do have that extra 8 with this being a special edition collection. This lovely December one, that'd be beautiful, sort of purpley blue early morning December frosty sky. We've got a nice Christmas wreath made of holly. We've got mistletoe. And finally, a bunch of all kinds of different flowers and plants. Now, this can be bought from most UK supermarkets in store. It's £5.99 to buy in store. You can also find it in some Good News Agents as well. So you can actually buy this online if you want to. If you're not in the UK, or if you can't find it in your local supermarket, you can buy it online, and I'll leave the links in the description below. You can also buy all 4 of the Colouring Heaven collection for 2018. Obviously, you're not going to be getting the dogs and the Christmas editions just yet, but if you do sign up and subscribe for those, you'll receive flowers and you'll receive cats, and then when the other 2 come out, you'll receive those as well, and you get it at a discount if you order them together. Don't forget, you can also order your normal Colouring Heaven editions on subscription service as well, no matter where you are in the world, and obviously all the links are going to be in the description for you. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at this beautiful collection of flowers from Layla Dooley. Let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed this video. Do click the thumbs up please, and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.